A quick Feybreak food guide. So first about food in general. When this bar drops below half for a pal, it will eat again. The pals have different food levels. So you will have 2 breads, you'll have 1 bread. They will have different amounts of max food, going from 100 to 600, but they will all eat at the halfway point. This affects the uptime of the food buff. So when you eat a food, most foods give some sort of buff. This buff here, when you look at work speed, it's the 30% work speed, works for 10 minutes. So now we're gonna look at the uptime of the different foods. The salad, minestrone and pizza, and also hamburger, gonna toss that in there. So if you look at just these uptime numbers, these are how long will this 30% buff be present. Because some pals, they don't eat every 10 minutes, they eat less often. And that means that the buff uptime won't have 100%. Just looking at it, salad has the highest uptime, all the way down to 4 foods. It is 100%, which is when you have Doomits in the ranch. So for Astagon, stuff like that, it will have that uptime. Minestrone will have only the last 2, the 8 and 9 food bar. So all those Orsirks, Frostallion, Germantides, Anubis, Lylines, all of them won't have 100% uptime on the food buff. Pizza is even worse because it gives a lot of food and it gives a buff that you get stay full for longer. It is this buff here. So those are the numbers for the uptime. Then you got hamburger there as well. Not a perfect uptime there either. Then we're gonna look at the sanity gained. So if you look at the food, it says nutrition 84, sanity 11. And this one, nutrition 146, sanity 18. And then we got pizza, sanity 23. This is gained each time the pal goes and eats. So pals will eat salad more often since it gives lower nutrition. So that means they will get more sanity per hour or per second, however you want to look at it, compared to other foods. So in sanity, it's very similar between the two foods. But salad does seem to edge out just a little bit. But then you have like on the absolute lowest tier pals, like chickpeas and stuff, minestrone does give a lot of sanity, but those pals don't need sanity, so it doesn't matter. So in terms of sanity, salad wins out just about as well. So it won in uptime and it won out in sanity gain. Then you can look at the total workload. 320, 40, and then you have the ingredients, 2 lettuce, 2 tomato, and a bunch of ingredients for this one. So if you look at what the workload required for all the ingredients and then to cook the actual food, minestrone has 460-ish, and salad has about 100. So it's more than 4 times workload for minestrone. And then you have to look at also, it's a bit more ingredients. It's 4 different ingredients over 2. So it's a little bit harder to balance it in your freezers. You might end up having to toss a little bit of carrot on a potato or moving your fields around. I just think this one is a lot easier to maintain. You just overproduce a little bit of tomato and you use that in the pizza, because when you're making cake, you want to overproduce the flour and you want to overproduce the milk and then take the leftovers into pizza just to keep it a little bit more balanced, and then use the leftovers for the other thing. So overall, in terms of like how much effort it is to keep it balanced and stuff, it loses out as well. So that's 3 wins for salad. Then we look at the sell price. So when you sell the foods, this one gives 146, salad gives 120, and pizza gives 290, but it does require milk. There's not a totally fair comparison, but salad actually sells for a lot more gold per workload, like per time for the pals put in. So I feel like it wins out there again. So what I've ended up doing is just deleting these fields, not having them in the base. I just made enough to keep producing Mammoth curry. You get the Mammoth meat from expeditions, you make the Mammoth curry, it's the 25% attack buff. Then I deleted the fields, it doesn't use a whole lot, so these will stay for a very long time. Now I'll just rebuild them when I need them again. So I don't really make this food anymore. I made a couple with my leftovers just to bring it down to 1 stack each. Then I gotta go through a lot of tomato, because I thought this food was gonna be a lot better. But yeah, that's my overall summary. Salad wins again, best food in Feybreak, so thanks for watching.